AEW All Access. All new Wednesdays at 10 on TBS.
AEW All Access is out now on TBS, and the show follows some of the biggest stars in the wrestling industry. And today, Celeb Secrets is speaking with two of those stars, Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm very excited to get started. So I just want to start asking you guys straight up, did you guys ever see yourselves being on a show like this?
For me, absolutely not. No chance. And don't get me wrong, I love shows like this. I love when you get the chance to see a different side of people in any entertainment or sports field. But for me personally, I generally do tend to be pretty private, especially considering what was covered on this show, which was me coming back from two very serious head injuries. And I was wondering if I was going to be able to continue to live my dream at 33 years old. But making the decision to kind of have this process recorded and shown to our audience and anyone else who wants to check out the show was really important to me. Really important to me.
And I've been such a fan of these types of shows, specifically within professional wrestling too, because I was a fan. We were all fans. So I guess to me, it's just so surreal that people even care about my life and a show that it has the same type of content that I like to watch on TV. So that was kind of like a pinch me moment when they said they want to film a docuseries and kind of follow us around. It's really cool. It's a very, like I said, it's a pinch me moment that now we really are living the dream.
That sounds amazing. And I'm so happy you guys are, so glad to be part of a show like this. So, with the show, how do you balance being, professionals, like pro wrestlers, but also, you have your personal lives?
So I think to me, the biggest thing is that, again, for me and for Britt, there is nothing that we love and care about more than pro wrestling. Mm-hmm. So we were going to make a way to balance it no matter what. I think it really helps that we're together in the sense of we're both in the pro wrestling industry. So we understand what it demands from you, the time that you have to put in, your wacky, crazy travel schedule. But again, we love it. So we were going to find a way to balance whatever we needed to balance to get to live out our dream of being pro wrestlers for AEW. And I mean, you want to talk about balance, there's no one who has it figured out more than this one.
Yeah, it's just, you really just have to take a step back and realize just everything that we have and be really thankful for that. And it's, once you realize that everything you worked for, it's paying off, you just put your head back down and keep trucking forward and you just keep working. And then it is a lot of time management. It is a lot of time away from home and from families, but it's what we signed up for and we worked so hard for it.
That's great to hear. And it's really great to hear it from you guys. So did you guys learn anything, about yourself throughout the process of filming this show? I guess, Britt, we could start with you.
I guess I realized, and maybe watching some of the clips back, just how private we were with our relationship and our personal lives beforehand. Because there's some people that didn't even know we've been dating for a long time now. And just to kind of see that in the forefront and a huge part of the show, it made me realize like, oh my gosh, we've really kind of kept, which is a good thing, that kept our personal life in the back burner and really focused on just our professional lives as professional wrestlers. But now it is kind of cool to show a different side of us. Yeah.
And for me, I think it's more what I learned about my support system that meant so much to me. It was like, again, when you're going through something like this, it's very scary, and sometimes you can feel alone. I know people who have, and through my entire recovery process, not only did I never feel alone, I felt so loved and cared for by so many people. Again, Britt was by my side the entire way. A group of my friends who work for AEW were so incredibly supportive and always checking on me, always making sure I was okay. Again, my family is just unbelievably supportive. So I did. It made me feel very special and very cared for. So I'm very thankful for that.
I guess, Adam, just another question for you. You said you were away for a while. So what was that like, kind of just taking a step back, since wrestling is, pretty much your whole life?
Yeah, it was really challenging. Again, since I was 9 years old, all I've ever wanted to do was be a pro wrestler. It was nothing else. And at 33, I feel the exact same way. It's all that I want to do. So in my 15-year career, I think the longest time I had been off the road or away from wrestling was 1 month. And that was really challenging. So on top of being away for 9 months, again, having that dark cloud looming over my head of, am I going to be able to do this again, was really tough. But again, to go full circle here, the support system is what got me through it for sure. So, but it was very challenging, and I've always appreciated pro wrestling, but now I have a whole new appreciation for it. And there is nothing in the world that makes me happier than to be back to work.
And for you, Britt, what was it like, being with him? You said, because you guys are together and you were watching him. So what was that like for you?
It was definitely hard because I wasn't home all the time. I was still going to work, and I hated leaving him because I didn't want him to be alone ever. I wanted to always be there in case he needed anything. But on top of that, everybody at work was so worried about him. So they were constantly asking about him. And at the time, no one really knew what was going on with him. It was very private, and he really kept that locked up. So it wasn't my story to tell, and it was really hard because I wanted to let his friends know that he's hanging in there, he's doing okay, but without telling them the severity of the issue so they don't really freak out. It was really a juggling act.
Yeah.
And just very quickly, one more question. Since we are Celeb Secrets, I'm wondering if there are any secrets from the show or behind the scenes things from filming that you guys want to quickly share.
Oh, gosh.
Secrets.
Yeah, any secrets? God, I can't think. I mean, what I will say, again, going back to we filmed a lot of incredible things that I really hope make it into the show. There's something when all of our families were together that happened that I really, really hope makes it in the show, and I'm excited about, but I don't want to spoil it either. Like if you see the preview, I promise it's going to be something you're going to want to check out. But yeah, any other secrets?
I don't think, which is maybe a good thing or a bad thing, because I think it's all out there.
Yeah.
There's not very much stuff that was kept like up lock and key. It's all out there.
Nope.